Today I'm going to read one of my favorite picture books of all time. It's a fairly newer one, so not one from when my kids were kids, but it's called Red, a Crayon Story by Michael Hall, and it's a beautiful day out here today, so I'm going to read it while I'm outside. Maybe you'll even hear birds chirping or something in the background. Today that I'm reading this is March 30th, 2020. And in case you're reading this or listening to this a year or 2 or 10 years from now, this is during the coronavirus pandemic, and Maryland has just been ordered to stay at home. So we're trying to stay at home as much as possible, only going out for groceries, medicines, things of that nature. So to brighten up my day a bit, I'm going to read Red, a Crayon Story. What is this down here? Oh, I hate that when that happens. You got the characters down here going, what? Uh-oh, look at this. Can you get an idea of what is going to happen already? He's red, but what color does he actually seem to be drawing? It looks like blue to me. Let's see what happens. Michael Hall, Red, a Crayon Story. A story told by me. He was red. But he wasn't very good at it. Oh dear, says Olive down here. Oh dear. His teacher thought that he just needed more practice. Here's his teacher, right here, Scarlet. I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. There's red. But he couldn't, really. Like this? Oh my. Let's try again. His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one. A really orange one. Because here we have yellow, and here we have red, and when you mix yellow and red together, you get orange. But they made a big greenish one. Yuck, says yellow. Oops, says red. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. You know how grandparents can be. Here's silver, and here's gray, right here. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nice, it's so you. But it so wasn't. Here's Goldie. Here's teal. Here's purple. Here's orange. Here's green. And here's red. Oh, dear me. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly. It says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right, he's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time, he'll catch on. Of course he will. But he didn't catch on. Green frog, black sheep, brown cow, red, ah! All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will help hold you together. The scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. Stay still now. But even with all our help and all his hard work, still looks blue. It's not red. Why do you think that is? He just couldn't get the hang of it. There's green, there's yellow. Red should be perfect for this job. One day he met a new friend. Here's Barry right here. Will you make a blue ocean for my boat? I can't. I'm red. Will you try? So he did. Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy. And he didn't stop there. Bluebells, those are the kind of flower. Blue jeans, bluebird, blueberries, blue whale. I'm blue. He was red, blue, and everyone was talking. My son is brilliant. Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorite. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky. And he really was. It's a beautiful day. It's perfect. So what did you think? What do you think the moral of the story is of that book? I love the book. But what do you think? And go talk to someone about it. Play it for a sibling. Share it with a parent and talk about it. I don't want to tell you what I take from it. I want you to talk with other people about what you take from it. But it does remind me of something, and I'll show you that, and then I'll leave it there. It reminds me very much of two pretty famous sayings or cartoons. This one, for a fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree. What does that mean to you? And does it have similarities to the story that I just read? Or is it completely different? Think about that. Talk about that. And it also reminds me of this one, a saying that's attributed to Albert Einstein. Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. How does that relate to you? What does that mean to you? What are you a genius in? Do we all have to be geniuses in the same way? Do we all have to have the same abilities? Is that the same as the book we just read, or is it something completely different? Goodbye for now, and I will post another story tomorrow.